On November 6th, most of the United States will be contributing to this year's daylight savings time. The first Sunday in November and the first Sunday in March is when daylight savings time occurs. Daylight savings time is when the clocks are set 1 hour back during the fall. This gives everyone an extra hour of their day. Daylight savings is supposed to allow us to conserve electricity use in the long run. Several states and areas of the United States practice daylight savings time. This is where the setting of the clocks are 1 hour forward during the spring and 1 hour back during the fall. This year's daylight savings time is on November 6th at exactly 2 a.m., making the time go backwards to an hour to 1 a.m. Many people enjoy daylight savings time because of the extra hour of sleep they get. However, there are varied opinions about the changing of the clocks.
It's kind of useless anymore. The reason it was put about, put into place, we don't need it for that anymore, It was for, farmers and all that,
Don't like daylight savings because I get up early enough that it doesn't matter if I have light in the beginning of the day. I'd rather have more light at the end of the day.
I think that it should not be a thing because now it gets dark quicker, and I don't like that. Because then I always try to go out, my dad's like, it's dark outside. I'm like, alright.
Daylight savings will start making the mornings lighter and the evenings darker. We use daylight savings to save energy to make better use out of the daylight. With the extra hour from the clocks getting pushed back, some people use the extra time in different ways.
Sleep. Yeah. Extra hour sleep. Who complains about that?
Just more of the same, just trying to get everything done in my daily routine between being a teacher, a mother, and running my kids' activities. So, yeah.
I get more sleep.
Daylight savings was first used in 1908 in Thunder Bay, Canada. The first people who proposed this idea were Ben Franklin, George Brennan Hudson, and William Williams. This all started when Ben Franklin was joking around with the idea to save their candles so they did not waste them. Daylight savings time occurs in many states and areas except Arizona, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, Guam, and the Northern Island. These areas do not participate in daylight savings time anymore. They only used it to save fuel during World War. Utah is considering the ending in participation in daylight savings time. This is because they only wanted to use it to save fuel during World War I, and as time went on, they realized that having a late sunset wasn't a good idea. Daylight savings time is a slight shift in time. However, some people are affected in different ways.
At first, I was very confused because you would wake up and it would be bright.
No, not really. I think maybe I do get a little bit happier when it does change at this time of year, and when I wake up and it's brighter out, it gives me a little bit of a pep up.
Nah, it gets darker early, but nothing else besides that.
Daylight savings time helps us to be efficient and conserve energy. Everyone has different opinions and views on this topic. With the shifting of the time and how it all works, whether it be the people who discovered it or where it was first used, it has helped us sufficiently in today's society. This is Allie Torney reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 21.